Hey everyone, welcome back to the Super Sports Spectacular. This week, we are learning that to play on God's team, I should be humble. And let's get to our emotions. So here we go. To play on God's team, I should be humble. Let's do that again. So to play on God's team, I should be humble. Humility is a big part of following. And God wants us to be good followers. God doesn't want us to think that we can lead ourselves. That's why Jesus calls himself the Good Shepherd. That's why we should be good sheep. But in our Bible story today, we learn that James and John, two of Jesus' disciples, were wanting to be a little important. And they asked Jesus a question. They said, "When we go into your kingdom, can we sit on your right and on your left when your kingdom happens?" And Jesus said, "That's not for me to answer." And everybody was kind of mad at him because they weren't showing humility. They were wanting to elevate themselves, make themselves more important than everyone else. And so God tells us that we should be humble. Our verse for today is out of Proverbs chapter 11, verse 2. And it says, "When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom." God wants us to put God first, and God wants us to put others in front of us too. God desires humility out of the people who follow him. And that's what I want you guys to do this week. I want you to think about ways that you can be humble, ways that you can put other people ahead of yourself, ways that you can submit to God and let God lead you throughout this week. That's all I have for you this time. I'll catch you next week.